Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. If you missed last week's video, my name is Vanessa Watson. I announced that I am pregnant. I'm 20 weeks today, so I'm officially at the halfway mark. This video was going to be a what I eat in a day, and I was going to kind of show what I've been eating, but then I was like, oh, it's Christmas week. I didn't really grocery shop, so I'd rather kind of stay true to what my channel used to be and keep Wellness Wednesdays and share my healthy snacks, healthy recipes, and kind of get an idea of what you guys want to see. I want to post things that you guys want to see and what you want to know about. Some people are asking me to post a life update. Where did this baby come from? Which are all things that I will answer in due time. But as promised in this video, towards the middle end, I will be revealing what I am having. I will apologize. I'm not big and extravagant on like huge reveals. I mean, this may or may not be exciting to you, but it's just kind of what I am choosing. So I'm going to be getting ready for Christmas, talking about some things that I've gone through in my pregnancy, what I've realized, what I've learned, what I've noticed while I'm getting ready to head to spend time with my parents. So first things first, I can never find anything that I need. And I'm wearing my maternity Skims for the first time. And I'm always out of breath. You'll hear me say this probably every video. I'm sorry. It's my first time wearing them. Not that I feel like I need any shape. I just kind of wanted to know if it like smooths anything out while I'm wearing clothes. So obviously if I'm looking in the mirror, I'm sorry. I'm also fairly simple with my makeup, so this shouldn't be too long of a video. So like I mentioned in the beginning, I'm 18 weeks. I'm 20 weeks pregnant. The first 14 weeks are pretty challenging. I had a lot of spotting and then that escalated to bleeding. I've had 2 ER visits and that was like extremely traumatic, especially during this time. The ERs are full. So with COVID going on, I could not be seen as quickly as I probably would have been seen. The second time I went to the ER, I had more of, I had cramps for 3 days and they just were so persistent. And usually, for me, that's kind of how my period cramps were. And that's what made them bad. What made them bad was that they were constantly persistent. Like it wasn't even that the pain level was so bad. It was persistent. I couldn't sleep. And then also I was worried. And then I had maybe minor spotting. So as I'm sitting in the ER, just waiting to be seen, I got there at like 10:30 and I wasn't seen until 4:45. And not to mention, that was just being called back. That wasn't the point where I actually got seen by somebody. The ultrasound tech was extremely nice, extremely nice, and let me see the baby. They're technically not supposed to really tell you anything, so that was kind of like nerve-wracking, but she showed me the baby and the baby was moving, which was a relief until I spoke to somebody. They told me I have a fibroid that's pretty big. However, the fibroid wasn't what was bleeding and they couldn't really tell me what it was because it wasn't from inside close to the baby. It wasn't the baby. So they kind of just told me it was a threatened miscarriage. I think. Yes? Sorry, it got cut off. So basically that was just a pretty traumatic experience. They told me I had a threatened miscarriage, I think they call it a threatened abortion in the hospital. And at any point I could have lost my baby. So to be about 14 weeks at that point was pretty scary because I believe they say after like 12 weeks, you're kind of in the clear. And I wasn't. So here I am freaking out by myself. And from that point on, though, we've been okay. We haven't had any spotting, any bleeding. I was on bed rest for 2 weeks, which, you know, you miss work for that. And thank God everything's been okay as of now. So I knew as soon as I found out I was pregnant that I was probably going to be told not to gain so much weight. And because I know enough about the HCG diet and what HCG is and where it comes from, pregnant women are the ones that produce it, that I already have that in my system. So granted, no, I'm not on the HCG diet. I am not even remotely close to eating 500 calories. I definitely eat and make sure that I'm getting the amount of nutrients that I need. I take folic acid. I take choline, I think is how you pronounce it, my prenatals, and the iron that was prescribed to me. So every day, I don't miss it. And I was told, like, technically I am overweight. I'm not obese. So I don't need to gain as much weight as someone who is average or underweight. I personally want to stay as slim as I can during this pregnancy and as healthy as I can. I don't know if that makes labor any easier or more difficult. Any of you guys can tell me. But I noticed I have most of the gain in my stomach. My problem area already was my arms, so I'm a little bit insecure about that as is before I even became pregnant. So I'm really just trying to become more active now that it's safe and I don't have that fear that I'm going to lose my baby. My eyebrows really need to be done. I can start doing more. Call it a New Year resolution, if you will. I will say, after being on bed rest, I think I got a little lazier. Or just used to not being as active and not working. I got used to not being as active, so I definitely need to get better there. But I do try to eat as well as I possibly can. So those are things that I would love to share with you guys. And like I said, this is mostly what I would eat not pregnant. So if this is something that you guys are interested in, let me know exactly what you want to see. I don't know if you want to just see clips of what I eat, grocery list, recipes, like actually cooking, or what. So let me know so I know what kind of stuff to put out there for you. Because ultimately, yes, I am sharing my life and this is my little world, but you guys are the ones that are watching and you guys are the ones that probably want to know certain things or what you liked about my channel before. One thing I miss so much right now is my oolong tea and my matcha green tea. I want to know if it's safe for when the baby is born, because I do plan on breastfeeding. I plan on breastfeeding as long as my body will let me, but I do want to be able to drink my tea, and I don't know if that's bad for the baby at all. So if you are a mom and you had tea, I do indulge in really like decaf coffee. So I'm like, how bad? It can't be that bad. But I don't know, once the baby's actually breastfeeding, I don't know. So please let me know if you know anything as far as that goes. I'm going to wrap this part up because I don't know if you guys even like watching me do my makeup, but I'll be back in a second. Okay, so before I wrap this up into what this is about, a lot of people have been waiting for what I'm having. One of the biggest questions has been, did I want a boy or did I want a girl? And to be honest, I don't think I need more blush. To be honest, I didn't really care what I was having. I wanted to be a mom for so long that I was going to be happy with whatever God and the universe gave me. However, I will say, I wanted a girl in the beginning because I liked the girl name that we had more. And I was like, oh no, like if it's a boy, we can't use, our boy and our girl names are similar. So I was like, we can't, if we have a girl later, then, you know, that name's kind of going to get used. I feel like I kind of just revealed without revealing what I'm having. So I'll let you guys figure it out. If you didn't notice all the little hints that I was dropping on Instagram in the last few pictures, I'm having a baby boy. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week for Wellness Wednesday. What I eat in a day. Please drop your comments below. I'm so excited. Please drop your comments below as to what you want to see. Let me know, please. Thank you again. Merry Christmas, and I hope you all enjoy your families or what little part of you can do on Christmas this year.